boys, welcome back to another video. First, I just want to say, yes, I'm fine. I'm okay. Well, now, yes, for now, I'm doing okay. I've been doing a lot of self-healing. That's why I haven't been on my YouTube channel for like a while. As I've said many times on my channel, it takes longer to do YouTube videos and to edit them than it is to make like small TikToks and to do my song. Speaking of my songs,
is back again with cool raps. It's like magic, unreal, a talented thirst trap. She's a fun bitch, sassy bitch. She says what's on her mind when bitch be trying to break me down, but end up failing every time. Yeah.
My songs, all I'll say is stay tuned, stay tuned. It's about to get more poppin', more lit. I love doing content that is fun, you know, and of course I'm going to touch on serious issues. Of course, that's who I am. If you don't like it, you can just click off and you don't have to follow me specifically, but I'm not going to change who I am just because a certain people feel uncomfortable with the things I say. It's not like I say anything illegal. Literally, I haven't crossed there. It's just because I talk about things that make other people uncomfortable, which again, it's not my problem at all. That's not going to change me and who I am. Powerful, strong-ass black woman, baddie who can just say what's up. Speaking of saying what's up, today's video, as read by the title, it is going to be why I believe Elena and Damon from the Vampire Diaries should have never happened. Yes, it's about time. I know I already talked about how I was shipping them and how they were my first ship. But now, like I said, when you grow up to be an adult, you start realizing things that you're like, oh crap, like, why did I even root for them? You know, it doesn't really make sense. You just really start unpacking, and I figured it out as well. Get into this. If you are new to this channel, hello, my name is Joyce. I do makeup looks, reactions, reviews on TV shows, movies, plot lines, characters, and song covers. And if you stay on this channel, you will not regret one single second. But that is enough said, and without further ado, let's go. I've already made analysis videos on Elena and Damon, so if you haven't seen that, you should definitely click it on my channel. I just look different than how I look right now. So obviously I'm not going to talk about their characters. I'm just going to be talking about, you know, their relationship. Alright, so I'm going to say that at first, Elena and Damon, I honestly hated Damon so much. I've said it so many times in my Damon Salvatore video. I honestly hated Damon. He was the perfect villain to hate. And that's why I did enjoy when Elena and Stefan were together. And they honestly made a lot of sense being together. They did remind me of the Twilight series saga, the one with Belle and Edward, that kind of relationship thing. Honestly, I know about all the fandom, I know about all of that, the Team Jacob, Team Edward, I know about all of this, I just really don't care. I really don't care, nothing against the actors, it's just I don't really care about that Twilight saga series. To be honest, I felt like this was catered to white people. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought this was more catered to white people, so that's why I didn't bother watching, but I'm not saying it's bad. I know it had its prime. I know that fans are dedicated to it, even non-white people too. So I just feel like for me personally, it was mostly catered to white people. That's what I was saying. So Elena and Stefan kind of had that relationship. It was good. And then Damon came into the picture, and honestly, like, I kind of felt that's the reason why I don't like Elena. I could make another whole video, other reasons why I dislike Elena. I really feel like she kind of took the Salvatore brothers for granted. I really do feel like it. Now that you really think about it, I feel like she knew how Damon felt about her, especially when Isabel told Elena that scene, oh, because he's in love with you.
I don't have any. But you took a risk with Damon. How did you know that he was going to give it to me? Because he's in love with you.
She knew. So from them, she could have made it clear, and she could have honestly made it clear and told Damon, hey, listen, like, yes, it's true in season 2 when he ends up kissing her and everything because he's drunk and he got tricked by Catherine. I understand, like, that moment where she pushed him, she said it's always going to be Stefan. Like, I get that. But again, I felt like she was still taking him for granted. She has to admit that she liked the attention. She liked it. She liked the attention of two hot-ass vampire brothers hitting on her. Literally, she was with Stefan and the brother was also giving her attention. You know, she did like it. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way. See, I'm being completely honest. If I had two hot brothers sitting on me like that, I'd feel like the center of attention. I'd feel like such a goddess. And the proof that I'm not lying about this is literally, this is one of the reasons why Elena is such a dislikable character. Because everybody catered to her in the town. Everyone. It's like, do this or Elena dies, or do this. I've already talked about it in my video. So that's what I mean when I'm saying that she took them for granted. But then I do have to admit that when Damon started to say that his love for Elena, when he fell in love with Elena, when he fell in love with Elena, that's when he started realizing that he didn't want to be who he was. He didn't want to be evil and a killer and everything. And I understand, like, I understand. But again, it does feel a little bit like, why are you still going to forget everything he did? But I did like the first time how he acknowledged that his love for Elena makes him want to do better and stop and be a good guy. So that's why I really got attached to Elena and Damon's relationship. And Elena and Stefan in season 2, season 3, yes, they had their cute moments, but that's the reason why I kind of got attached to Elena and Damon more, because to me, Elena and Stefan started to become a little boring afterwards. I have to be completely honest. But then, that's true. I'm not going to lie. What made me really, really obsessed and in love with them, I'm being 100% honest, that was even before I started watching the Vampire Diaries, is the famous scene of Elena and Damon, well, Elena, saying that I'm not sorry, I'm in love with you.
All the choices that I have made, this will prove to be the worst one, but I am not sorry that I'm in love with you. I love you, Damon.
I ain't gonna lie. That scene, I watched it when I was, I think, like 14 for the first time. And that's when I started becoming just obsessed with Elena and Damon. And I just didn't care. Like, then when I started watching the show, yes, it's true, I was rooting for Stefan and Elena. But then I remember me and my twin sister, we would get into huge fights because she was shipping Damon and Elena so much. But we've already talked about it now. Like, she is on the same page as me. Yes, it's true, I always thought Elena and Stefan should end up together. But I wasn't upset when Damon and Elena ended up together too. I really wasn't, especially when I watched it as a teenager and going up 17, 18. Now I'm 24, and now it's going to make more sense on why I shouldn't have shipped them. I shipped them till the end, and I was really happy that Damon and Elena ended up together. I was really, really happy. But then I started growing up and everything, and the more I started rewatching it now as a 24-year-old, the more I realized that their relationship was really forced. Them being together, the only reason why the fan base and everybody was so obsessed with them being together is because Nina Dobrev and Somerhalder were together. They were dating too during that time. It was like the perfect match, especially because their chemistry on the screen, like literally their I love you scenes and the scene where Elena confesses that she's in love with Damon, that was literally one of the most popular scenes. I remember they even won an award for it because I can't lie, the chemistry was so powerful between them. Yeah, it was very, very powerful, the chemistry. But that's the problem, not the fact that they have chemistry. It's because their chemistry was way too powerful. Even look, the actors ended up dating in real life. But that's the reason why it was really hard for fans and for me to look at the bigger picture on how that relationship was extremely problematic and toxic, and it shouldn't have happened in the first place at all.
Then stop loving me!
I can't!
Well, that's the problem. We don't work.
I know.
The way Damon treated Elena's friends was not okay. I didn't forget that. The way Damon treated Caroline, the way Damon treated Bonnie, and I love how it got easily forgotten because that guy who plays Damon, Ian Somerhalder, is a very charismatic actor. He's very talented and he's very handsome, and even that smirk smile of his that he does, that evil smile that he does, of course, a lot of girls are gonna be like, oh my God. I get it. He made the character likable. He made him very attractive, charismatic, and even he is a charismatic person in real life, so I understand. But he also said in an interview with Julie Plec and the other, his other co-stars, he said that he didn't understand why people just straight up defended Damon and were so easily to forgive just because, oh, well, he's in love with Elena. Like, that's what I mean. That's the reason why it was really problematic. And not just because of how Damon treated Elena's friends, but also because as well how Elena treated Stefan afterwards, after Damon and Elena, well, especially before they got together. Like, I kind of feel it. I know I'm not the only one feeling this way, but yes, it's true. As much as I enjoyed Damon and Elena during that time, I was still not okay with how Elena, as soon as her and Stefan are over, she immediately goes and she sleeps with the brother, knowing that was one of Stefan's biggest insecurities. That's why Elena is not a likable character. I don't understand why she couldn't have, because of that, she couldn't have just dated someone else just because, again, she got fooled by how attractive he is and his bad boyness. And again, I just don't understand why. It was just, now as an adult, it makes no sense for them to be together. I think it was really problematic. Damon has even admitted a few times that they were in a toxic relationship.
I thought you broke my heart, so I rip open Aaron's neck. That is how much control you have over me.
And I'm still here. That's how much control you have over me.
Listen to us. This is toxic. We are in a toxic relationship.
This kind of remind me of some of my toxic relationships that I've been with, and I just couldn't understand or see it, until, well, right now, basically. That's why I believe Elena and Damon shouldn't have been together. The reason why they got together is because they have amazing, powerful chemistry. They have a lot of sexual chemistry. I mean, it was really obvious on the screen too. If you really think about it, the things that Damon has done, it was just, it got quickly and easily forgotten. There's a difference. At least Stefan was trying to be the better man. Literally, he was. Like, he really did try. And even in the beginning of the show, he even said that he was trying to be better. But Damon, even at the beginning, he said he was evil. He liked it. And as soon as he falls in love with Elena, the perfect white girl princess who everybody has to save, when honestly she's the biggest hypocrite and I really don't like Elena, okay? That's the reason why. Like, it just, at first it was cute, how he wanted to change for her. It still didn't justify everything. He also knew, I'm sorry, but he also knew how he treated Elena's friends. He knew as well. There's no way. That's why I didn't like how everybody just quickly forgave him on season 6, 7, just because, oh, he's changed and he's trying to become the better man. Like, they did that storyline a lot of times, that he would change because of Elena, then he would go back to who he was, and then he would go to being a good guy because of Elena. Like, that's kind of why Damon is not really that interesting. Nina Dobrev is now happily engaged, and Ian Somerhalder is happily married. So honestly, one, I doubt they'll ever see this video. Two, they won't even care at all, So I feel like it was past their time, Elena and Damon. Personally, who do I think Elena should have ended up with? I feel like Elena should have just stayed single. I'm being completely honest. I feel like Elena should have just stayed single. She got literally, there were too many boys around her perimeter. And that's why Elena is also an unlikable character, because she was literally just the damsel in distress from season 1 up to season 6 until Nina Dobrev, she left the show and everything. And then she came back to do the exact same thing. Like I'm saying, like, she wasn't a very likable character. If her character had a little bit more personality, I guarantee you Elena would have been a likable character. But because she was literally just there to be the damsel in distress, and then the Salvatore brothers, because she's such an attractive woman, and of course they're gonna save her. I mean, why not? Let's be real, guys. If Elena was not in the society beauty standards, I don't think they would give a crap. And again, I can't be wrong about this because Damon has proven that he would not give a crap about killing anyone, hurting anyone, but if it comes to Elena, he won't hurt her.
When you were at the bridge last night, and not Stefan, and I begged you to save Matt.
I would have saved you in a heartbeat, no question.
But I thought, then Matt would be dead because you couldn't let go. Matt would be dead.
But you wouldn't be. And you would have gotten to grow up and have the life that you wanted, the life that you deserved. And I know that I didn't used to get that, but I do now. And I wanted that for you, Elena, and I would have gladly have given it to you and let Matt die because I am that selfish.
That's exactly what I mean, and people just liked it for some reason. I think Elena was just like into the bad boyness of it all. It doesn't make sense even right now, like now it really doesn't, and I completely understand why. I don't know if you guys know him. He's called Friendly Space Ninja. I love his videos, but he said in his review video of the Vampire Diaries that he did not understand why Elena and Damon were together. It never made sense to him. And at first I was kind of upset when he said that, but then I was like, all right, rewatching the show, rewatching their scenes, they have amazing chemistry. That's true. Elena and Damon have amazing chemistry. Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder have amazing chemistry, but it doesn't mean that it makes sense for them to be together. The fact that Elena didn't even care, that he still hurt her friends, and she didn't even care. She's like, oh, look, I know you two have your issues with him, but he's done nothing to me. I love him. I can't be a friend with someone who thinks like that, seriously. If she said that to me, I'd be like,
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
be your friend. Absolutely not. They'd be like, all right, you care more about yourself. I could do another video talking about how I just don't like Elena at all. No disrespect to Nina Dobrev. I love this girl in real life. I love the actress. I love the girl in real life. It's not her. It's her character. It's Elena from the Vampire Diaries. I still don't like her till this day. This is the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content. Let me know what you guys thought of this video as well, if you agree, disagree. And yeah, that is it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.